Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is another part from CPET Physics 2022 solutions. So I will start from the question number 42. Okay. So the question given here is the electric field and the magnetic field of an electromagnetic wave given. This is the electric field and the magnetic field values. Okay. This is given here. And the question asking what is the magnitude of the Poynting vector. Okay, so we all know that is the Poynting vector S vector, this equals to E vector, okay, cross H vector, sorry, E vector cross H vector. Therefore what is the value of E vector? This is equals to 2i cap plus 3j cap cross product minus 3j cap plus minus 3i cap plus 2j cap. Okay, so after solving this we will get the answer is 13k cap. So magnitude of Poynting vector can be written as the magnitude of this one, that is 13. So here option D will be the correct answer. Next come to the question number 43. This given by the displacement current can be there in E. Okay, so always पिला मैंने मन रखा displacement current सब वाले कोठी हमें देखिए पे in a capacitor. Okay, it may be a parallel plate capacitor or two circular plate capacitors maintaining a fixed distance d. Then we find some kind of displacement currents in those plates of the capacitors. So answer will be option number C. Next question, the energy stored in a magnetic field. What is the energy stored in a magnetic field? So for magnetic field the energy stored will be option number 1, that is 1 by 2 b square divided by mu naught. Okay, where mu naught is the magnetic permeability. In case of electric field, the total energy stored equals to half epsilon naught e square. Okay, so this is the answer. Now come to the question number 45. So the sodium lamp is radiating a power of 50 watts. The root mean square value of the electric field at a distance 3 meter from the lamp. तो आर प्लान मु सॉल्यूशन आप ऑलरेडी कर देछि. I will show you. So according to the question, what are the given conditions? It is given that the intensity, we know that intensity I equals to power per unit area. Okay, and the power given 50 watts and area. Suppose this is, we consider a sphere. Okay, and this is the point source where a light emits, a source emits light. Okay, so what will be the electric field if we observe the light at a distance 3 meter from its center? Okay, so we know intensity I equals to also half epsilon naught e square. Okay, intensity I equals to half epsilon naught c e square, this one. So half epsilon naught c square should be equals to the power per unit area, that is equals to 50 by 4 pi r square. So I am just solving this one. Okay, तो पिलाने मु एठी just solve कली for E naught square. E naught is called the magnitude of electric field vector. Okay, so E naught square equals to this one 25 by calculation मु एठी just करछि, simply मु value just put करछि 4, pi ର value 3.14, r square that is 3 square, and epsilon naught ର value 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12, and c is the velocity of light, this one. Okay, now just solving the value, we know the RMS value is equals to E naught by root 2. That means E naught equals to root 2 times the ERMS value. Putting this value in equation, I will get the answer, and the answer is 12.9 volt per meter. So this is the RMS value of electric field. So here answer will be the option number B. Okay, that is 12.9 volt per meter. Okay, next come to the question number 46. It is given here, a particle is executing a force oscillation with quality factor given 12,500. If the natural angular frequency associated with the force oscillation is 12.5 second inverse, then what is the damping coefficient? तो पिला देखो एटी जस्ट खाली फॉर्मूला बेस क्वेश्चन एटी, तो आमको जस्ट फॉर्मूला एटी ठीक से मन रखा पड़े. तो आप ऑलरेडी सॉल्यूशन आपण मैं प्रिपेयर कर दीजिए. So what is given here? The given conditions are the quality factor, this one, omega is called the angular frequency. We know that the quality factor Q this equals to omega times tau, for tau is called the time constant. Okay, so time constant of a force oscillator. So here tau equals to q by w, we just value find out kali, the value should be 10 to the power 3. now the damping coefficient, ପିଲା ମାନେ ଦେଖ actually damping coefficient କୋଉଠୁ ଆସିଲା, ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଛି equation, this is the equation for force vibration. okay, ମନେ ରଖ, this is the general equation for force vibration. So for this the equation should be d square x upon dt square plus y by m dx by dt plus k by m into x, this equals to f0 sin pt by m, where this quantity 2y by m, this is the 2b and b. okay, and b is known as the damping coefficient. okay, and omega square, omega is called the angular frequency, and omega square is equals to k by m. okay, so here I have derived this quantity. Now just put the value, that is the value of a 2b. so 2b equals to y by m, that means b equals to y by 2m. okay, so also just formula mon rahitha kona, y by m, this equals to 1 upon tau, that means b equals to also 1 by 2 tau. so tau value already 10 to the power 3, that means 1 by 2 into 10 to the power 3, and the answer is 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. okay, the but chances पाऊनी. ओके, आई थिंक मे बी क्वेश्चन एठी ऑप्शन रॉन्ग अच्छी, मे बी तुम आपण मन को गेस मार्क एठी मिल पारे, बिकॉज द आंसर मे बी जदि एठी 1.5, ओके, एक्चुअली दिस शुड बी 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3, अदरवाइज एमती ही पारे द आंसर शुड बी 5 into 10 to the power minus 4 भी ही पारे. क्लियर, बट एठी सेमती किसी कंडीशंस नाही, दैट्स आई थिंक इट शुड बी ए ग्रेस मार्क. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 47, द एस्केप वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल्स टू दिस. अच्छा, ये भी पिला मैंने बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन देखो, एठी पचार एस्केप वेलोसिटी. अच्छा, वी नो दैट व्हाट इज द अमाउंट ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी इक्वल्स टू हाफ mv स्क्वायर. so this is equals to the potential energy. okay, the potential energy, that means the gravitational potential energy of a body. okay, so what is the value of gravitational potential energy? The value is g capital M, sorry, g capital M small m divided by r. so m को हम एठी कैंसिल आसला, तो ऑटोमेटिकली v स्क्वायर केते आसे पिला माने, दिस इक्वल्स टू 2 कैपिटल G कैपिटल M divided by r. अच्छा, we know that what is the value of small g? g equal the acceleration due to gravity, this value is equals to gm upon r square. तो सेठी पिला माने सेत में ऊपर एठी मो r मल्टीप्लाई कली, तळे r डिवाइड कली, तो I will get 2 and this value gm by r square, this is equals to small g and this is the radius r. therefore what is the value of v? velocity v equals to root over of 2 g r. so here option number D will be the correct. okay, now come to next question, that is question number 48. here given 2 kg of mass attached to a spring of spring constant 8 Newton per meter will have the resonance when the frequency of the external source will be dash. तो पहले ये भी बहुत इजी क्वेश्चंस, तो ये कौन आमको पचारछि. अच्छा, given is the k, that is called force constant, and this is m, that is mass of an object. okay, अच्छा, एठी पचारछि what is the value of a frequency, that is small m. we know that the frequency of a spring, okay, this equals to, okay, the frequency is equals to 1 divided by 2 pi, sorry, 1 divided by 2 pi root over of k by m. okay, so put the values, that is 1 by 2 pi root over of, what is the value of k? K is 8, m is 2, that means 8 by 2 4, root of 4 equals to 2, that means 2 by 2 pi, and this is equals to 2 to cancel, is equals to 1 upon pi. okay, this is equals to 1 upon pi, so answer will be 1 by pi hertz. okay, now come to the question number 49. the two forces act at an angle of 120 degree. if the greater force is 80 Newton and the resultant is perpendicular to the smaller force, then what is the smaller force? तो पिला माने आपको मु दुईटा मेथड आपन पय मु एठी अप्लाई करछि, जोटा भी इजी लागो, you can solve this. so you can see the what is the component. okay, so this is the force F1 and this is the another force, that is F2. so what is the magnitude between sorry, what is the angle between two forces? the angle between two forces is given here 120 degree. Clear? Okay, F1 is the smaller force. I am taking F1 as a smaller and F2 as a greater force. Clear? So question कौन देछि, the resultant making an angle 90 degree with the smaller force. So this is the angle 90 degree and this is the resultant force, that is F. Okay, अच्छा, तो एटी F2 रो पिला माने मु आपको दुईटा कंपोनेंट रे ब्रेक कली. ओके, दीज आर कॉल्ड द रेक्टेंगुलर कंपोनेंट्स. वन इज कॉल्ड F2 cos 30 degree, another one is called F2 sin 30 degree. क्लियर? तो देखो पिला माने, तो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ F हियर? तो F इक्वल्स टू हियर F2 cos 30 degree होबो ना. दैट मीन्स 80 into root 3 upon 2, that is 40 root 3. तो resultant रो वैल्यू केते मिलले? 40 root 3. नाउ आई एम पुटिंग द formula. What is the formula? Resultant रो पिला माने formula जानछे कोन ना, F square equals to F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 cos 120 degree. Okay, so put the values here. The 40 root 3 whole square equals to F1 square plus F2 value 80 square minus 2 F1 into 80 multiply 1 by 2. Okay, so 40 root 3 whole square, this is equals to 4800. 80. Okay, this one 2 to 80 पिला माने cancel हबो. 80 आसे केते 80 F1, 80 रहला 80 F1. 80 रो होल स्क्वायर पिला माने एठी केते लिखली 6400. कॉमन लेफ्ट साइड आनली, दैट मीन्स 80 F1 minus F1 रो स्क्वायर, दिस इक्वल्स टू 1600. अगेन कॉमन फाइंड आउट करो F1 into 80 minus F1. सो 1600 कैन बी रिटन एज 40 into 40. तो पिला माने देखो 40 को केमते मु लिखि पारी 80 minus 40 ना. तो बो साइड कंपैरिजन करो, ऑटोमेटिकली कोन आसीबो रे? ऑटोमेटिकली कोन आसीबो ना F1 is equals to 40, because 80 minus F1, 80 minus 40. That means what is the magnitude of the smaller force? This is 40 Newton. So here the answer will be option number A, that is 20, sorry, option number B. Okay, sorry, option number B, that is 40 Newton. Okay, so in the next video we will discuss the rest of the question, and in the next class video we will discuss about the question number 50, and this is very important question. Okay.